guys, my name is Abhijit Kelkar. So this tournament is part of main WPBL. Now each team playing in WPBL is arranging tournament for grassroots development. So this particular tournament is a part of main WPBL league. I am here working as a tournament director for this particular tournament. The tournament director means I am covering the entire ground governance. I am looking after the referee calls or the grievances of the players during the play time. Tournament director position, I have completed around 7 to 8 different tournaments, and in the main WPBL league I handle the Hawkeye systems, that is the DRS, or you may say in a layman's language, third umpire. I started playing pickleball in 2022. Initial days, even the referees and everybody were not that particularly trained. So AFP and IPA started the program wherein they started training the referees. So initially I thought why not to have something certifications of the referees as well as have the proper education with respect to the rules, regulations of the playing of the game. Being the player, I was very good at giving the line calls. Earlier days I was a badminton player. During my badminton career, I had a shoulder injury, and that time my hand was immobilized for almost 2 months. So I started doing the refereeing for badminton as a chair referee. And you know, the court sizes, the line thicknesses of badminton court and pickleball court are equivalent. And obviously, more people are now even from the badminton sector, they are converting into the pickleball right now. So I started enjoying being a referee because now the players are not giving any false call. The game is played in true spirits because now the referees are educated. They know all the rules and regulations. So players can only play rather than focusing on giving the wrong calls or playing the mental games with the opponent. That is how I converted myself from a pickleball player to an international certified referee. There are two types of matches. One, the match which is self-referred, wherein all the calls have to be given by the player and the referee is kept over there who will either give the okay or not okay kind of a signal, and he will mark the score. There is a second type of matches wherein the players are not supposed to give any call, but they have to just raise the finger of out or in. That time the referee's job is the hardest one because whatever the judgments or whatever the observations he was having has to be pretty much clear. Unlike cricket, it cannot be a benefit of doubt kind of a thing. If the ball is landing in, it has to be called in. If the ball is landing out, it has to be properly make sure that it has to be out only. So this is how there are two type of matches, as I said clearly. A referee, if he is a player and if he has a very good eyesight, he can easily identify whether the ball has landed in, on the line, or completely outside the court. So the spontaneous decisions of referee can convert the match from a winning side or the losing side. So we always give the newcomer referees a proper training that which and at what situation the ball has to be called out or at what situation the ball has to be called in. So this is a very tedious and a concentration based job. You have to have your full focus. If somebody is standing with a mobile in his pocket, it has to be in a completely silent mode because 1 second of distraction and the ball is already flying somewhere else. So I always suggest all the referees that always keep your mobiles shut or keep on a silent mode so that during the matches when you are refereeing, you should not be distracted by any other reason. At the same time, a referee has to be looking out for distraction with respect to the light, distraction with respect to the crowd, or distraction with respect to the coaches who are coaching the players from outside. Because at times there are some matches wherein the outside coaching is not allowed to be done. But irrespective of that, even the coaches ask the player to take the timeouts, or they give the visual signals or the eye contact signals, and they train. Unless and until they are not disturbing the opponents, we don't object. But at times we have to object the coaches who are standing outside the line. The perimeters are specifically marked in the pickleball tournament. So the players, the non-playing players, the spectators, as well as all the coaches are asked to stand outside that particular perimeter. There are two things. A referee can himself overrule his own call, even by mistake if he has said initial reaction is out. But if he feels like that, if the point is not stopped and if the rally is continued, the referee immediately corrects himself by saying continue. Or at times, amicably, we tell the player, sorry, it was my mistake, but can you please have a repoint? Generally, when a referee in a polite way asks the players, player also understand that the person standing in that particular heat is also a human being and they immediately agree to that. But there are some players who say that you have said out, that's the reason I stopped the rally. Now I cannot repoint the particular rally. Then in that particular case, we say yes, it was an error of judgment from my end and I have stopped that particular game. But in the tournament rule books, it is always written that if a referee feels that his judgment given was wrong, then he can immediately rectify that particular judgment, because there are no DRS facilities in normal tournaments. But talking about WPBL league or some big league, they have the decision review systems wherein even if the referee has given a wrong call, player can challenge that particular call. And with the new modern technology, just like WPBL is using, the decision review system is used and the player gets the perfect line call about the in or the out. People started playing pickleball way back in 1960s. Unfortunately, in India, it came in somewhere in 2010s decade. I mean, that particular era, around 15-16 years back, pickleball started. But pickleball, you have made people crazy. People are now converting from all the games like tennis, squash, badminton. Majority of the players are getting converted into pickleball. It's very easy to pick up, but very hard to master. Every day, number of players in any tournament participating, when I see that earlier it was 10, then again 20, and now in hundreds, the players are participating in the tournament. So pickleball, hats off to you. You have created your own buzz, own aura, and now people are running behind you. So do not change your any rules, regulations. Be like that it is. Be the cost effective that it is. Unlike tennis and badminton, this game is quite cheap because the equipments which I use are not that costly. So even the common man or the low income group person can afford to play. So pickleball, I just request you, stay the way you are. Players are loving you and we are enjoying every day of playing pickleball.